promise to keep on opening, and I will believe, I will receive. I promise to keep on opening.
Let me turn that on there. Hello, everyone, and welcome. Welcome to my Samhain concert. It is the time when the veil between the worlds is thin, and there's all kinds of opportunities for us to connect with other worlds, other realms, start new things, and let go of the old, for it's also the Celtic New Year today. Halloween is also Samhain, spelled Samhain, and so I'd like to start right away with calling in the energy of the ancestors, for it is a time when the veil between the worlds is thin and we can connect with those who have come before. Guptabla's here saying wahoo, hello. Dominic, my sweetheart here, is watching from Whitby. Green Bali Star Cobra is saying, yay, Celia's back. Awesome. If you're out there, please type to us and let us know where you are tuning in from so we know where you're coming here from, and tag some friends and share the link, because the more, the merrier. All right. The Veil is Thin is what this song is called. I usually only sing it, once a year. And this will call in the ancestors and set a space for us to have a really juicy, meaningful Celtic New Year Samhain concert. Calling our ancestors, Samhain, Samhain, calling your wisdom in Samhain, Samhain, calling our ancestors, Samhain, Samhain, calling your guidance in Samhain, Samhain. The veil is thin. We call your wisdom in. The veil
calling all ancestors, Samhain, calling ancestors, Samhain, calling all ancestors, Samhain, Samhain, calling your wisdom in, Samhain, Samhain, calling all ancestors, Samhain, Samhain, calling your guidance in, Samhain, Samhain. The veil is thin. We call your wisdom in. The veil is thin. Calling all ancestors, Samhain, ancestors, Samhain, calling all ancestors, Samhain, Samhain, calling your wisdom in, Samhain, Samhain, calling all ancestors, Samhain, Samhain, calling your guidance in, Samhain, Samhain. The veil is thin. We call your wisdom in. The veil is thin. Calling all ancestors, Samhain, ancestors, Samhain, calling all ancestors, Samhain, Samhain, calling your wisdom, Samhain, calling all ancestors, Samhain, Samhain, calling your guidance, Samhain, Samhain. The veil is thin. We call your wisdom in. The veil is thin. Calling all ancestors, Samhain, ancestors, Samhain, calling all ancestors, Samhain, Samhain, calling your wisdom, Samhain, calling all ancestors, Samhain, Samhain, calling your guidance, Samhain, Samhain. The veil is thin. We call your wisdom in. The veil is thin. Calling all ancestors, Samhain, ancestors, Samhain, calling all ancestors, Samhain, Samhain, calling your wisdom, Samhain, calling all ancestors, Samhain, Samhain, calling your guidance, Samhain, Samhain. The veil is thin. We call your wisdom in. The veil is thin. Calling all ancestors, Samhain, calling all ancestors, Samhain, calling all ancestors, Samhain.
Calling all the ancestors to be here with us in this auspicious time of the year when the veil between the worlds is super thin. Joy is here saying, hey, girlfriend, this is a great time for me. So good to hear you again. You know, I picked this time with you in mind, actually, because I know you are on the other side of the ocean in Spain. So I'm really glad that you could join us. Tina's here saying, watching in Sykeston. I know Sykeston, Missouri. John is here saying, so happy to be watching from Atlanta. So wonderful to hear your music again. Thank you, John. It's good to see you out there again, too. Please type to us and let us know where you are tuning in from while I get this next song ready. This next song is a very, very new song. I wrote it, I think, last month. And part of my singer-songwriter group, we write a song every week from a prompt. I've been taking a break, so I'm just doing one a month these days. But this was one I did for September, and the prompt was that we were to write a song that had a band's name in it. And the first band or group that came to mind for me was a wonderful group. If you don't know them, check them out. They're called Dead Can Dance. And so I wrote a song called The Dead Can Dance. Let me get that ready for you. Oops, hold on. I've got the looper at my feet. So what I just did, if you haven't seen me before, I just did something called looping. So everything you just heard was live and in real time. So I just erased it. It's gone now. So the next time I record something, it will be there for me. This one has pre-recorded tracks for it, but I'm going to sing over the top of them. I did this in September live, and this song is available for the Patreon subscribers. If you are a Patreon subscriber, so much music for you there. You can go search it. If you're not a Patreon subscriber yet, why not? There's so much music there for you. Over 180 songs exclusive to Patreon. All right. It's called The Dead Can Dance. Here we go. Ding dang dum dum deck, the dead can dance. Oh, just take a chance. Just take a chance that the dead can dance. A ding dang dum da dum deck, diddle doom, the dead can dance, the dead can dance. The dead can dance. Whoa, just take a chance. Just take a chance that the dead can dance. The dead can dance. Watch them shimmy, watch them shake, bones slipping and sliding. Stomp the earth to feel it quake. It's not too late, never too late. The dead can dance. A ding dang dum da ding deck, ding like a doom. The dead can dance. The dead can dance. The dead can dance. Oh, just take a chance. Just take a chance that the dead can dance. Dive deep down into the grave. Release their ashes on the waves. 'Cause everything is energy, and energy is everything. Dead can dance. Shed your tears and say goodbye. You'll see them on the other side. 'Cause everything is energy, and energy is everything. Just dance. The dead can hear you. They are always listening. They do not fear you the way that you are fearing them. Tell them your plans and take their hands. The dead can dance. A ding dang dum da dum deck, did like a doom. The dead can dance. The dead can dance. The dead can dance. Oh, just take a chance. Oh, and just take a chance that the dead can dance. dead can dance, the dead can dance. The dead can dance, oh, just take a chance. Just take a chance that the dead can dance. The dead can sing, they are always listening, an epic chorus. Hear their voices echoing, not just a dream. Thank you. Yeah, that one is fun to sing. And that one is available and recorded, but only available to Patreon subscribers. So if you'd like to subscribe, there is, you know what? My ticker tape is not going. So let me get that going here. Down at the bottom, you'll see this ticker tape shortly. And it will have all the different ways that you can donate, as well as, there it is right there. Woo! Patreon.com/Celia Farran. That is how you go to Patreon and become a subscriber. There's also, you can send a check, old school. That's scrolling by right there. Old school, you can send me a check to Prescott, Arizona, though I am currently physically in Washington State on a wonderful island called Whidbey Island. Where are you tuning in from? All right. More information coming up soon. Let's see who else is here. Celia Farran is here with my mom saying, where is it? Scrolled by. Mom here, so need this. Thank you, Celia. So needing this. I'm getting that. So please type to us and let us know where you're tuning in from. And I will try to check the messages as often as I can. You can tune in on YouTube. You could be on Facebook. There's all kinds of different places you could be. You will only see all of the text messages or comments over here if you are on YouTube, just so you know. This next one is called All Over Now. And it is also only available to my Patreon subscribers. So if you are on Patreon and you like this song, you can go there and you can download it. This one has a cauldron in it, so it's very witchy and very Halloween-y. Get everything set here. This one's looped as well. So let me get that ready. Let the brew bubble, let the cauldron overflow, let the bastions burn and let the ashes go. Let the music move you, let the fire rise. This time it's too late. Let the brew
the brew bubble, let the cauldron overflow, let the bastions burn and let the ashes go. Let the music move you, let the fire rise, 'cause this time it's too late. Let the brew bubble, let the cauldron overflow, let the bastions burn and let the ashes go. Let the music move you, let the fire rise, 'cause nothing can be done. And it's all over now. A little twist of fate. You must have touched that bullet 100 times, but this time it's too late. And it's all over now. Nothing can be done. Pray to Buddha for acceptance. Pray to Boudica for the Celtic courage and the strength to carry on. Little bit of witch hazel, mace, Venus flytrap, Queen Anne's lace, little bit of bachelor button, little bit of rust, little bit of snapdragon, and a little bit of trust. And it's all over now. It's all over now. And it's all over now. Let the bastions burn and let the ashes go. Let the music move you, let the fire rise, 'cause this time it's too late. And it's all over now. Let the bastions burn and let the ashes go. Pray to Buddha for acceptance. Pray to Boudica for the Celtic courage and the strength to carry on. Little bit of rose hips, maiden hair, baby's breath, lady slipper, black-eyed Susan, quaking grass, forget-me-not, and a little bit of sassafras, 'cause it's all over now. Let the bastions burn and let the ashes go. Let the music move, let the fire rise, 'cause this time it's too late. And it's all over now. Let the bastions burn and let the ashes go. Pray to Buddha for acceptance. Pray to Boudica for the Celtic courage and the strength to carry on. Let it all bubble, let the cauldron overflow. Let it all burn, let the ashes go. Let it all move you, let the fire rise. Nothing can be done. Let the brew bubble, let the cauldron overflow. Let the bastions burn and let the ashes go. Let the music move you, let the fire rise, 'cause this time it's too late. Let the brew bubble, let the cauldron overflow. Let the bastions burn and let the ashes go. Let the music move you, let the fire rise, 'cause nothing can be done. And it's all over now. Little twist of the ashes go. You must have dashed that bullet 100 times, 'cause this time it's too late. And it's all over now. Nothing can be done. Pray to Buddha for acceptance. Pray to Boudica for the Celtic courage and the strength to carry on. Thank you. That's called All Over Now. Only available on Patreon. It's called The Crone Collects Bones. And this, it's funny, a lot of the songs that I'm singing for you tonight, they are only tonight. I always do shows at night. This is daytime for me right now. And so the songs I'm singing for you, a lot of them are only available on Patreon because I've written them more recently. So if you like this one, and I hope you do because most people like this song, it is only available on Patreon. It's called The Crone
collects bones, and I'm going to send it out to my mother, Celia Farran, because I wrote it about the area where she lived, and I always picture her house in the song, and I started writing it because at the time she was collecting bones. So it's inspired partially by my mama. Joy is saying, I liked All Over Now. Thank you, Joy. That's awesome. And Guptabla is saying, yeah, All Over Now. Loved that. Awesome. Very cool. All right, please tag some friends, and the more the merrier. Bring them on in so that they can watch with you. And if you are an exclusive Patreon subscriber to the Song Club and the Video Club, the Show Club, you're never asked to support these shows. You're already doing that by being a subscriber. Those who are not in the Song Club, or sorry, not in the Concert Club, we're asking for a donation, and that's down here, $20 and up, and all the ways that you can do the donation are here, as well as there should be clickable links in the information that is on the video. You might need to look a little more for that to find the details. Here we go. The crown collects bones, She lives in the woods all alone, Hey, little raccoon, you don't need those bones no more, 'cause your soul is to the ethers and your body's on the forest floor. The crone collects bones. The crone gathers the bones, She reads the symbols on the stones, She gathers up her herbs. You may say it is absurd, but she can cure you of your ills, so you can shake those nasty pills. She is the crone. The crone collects bones. You are never alone. You are maiden mother crone. So goddess, gather up your bones. Embrace the wisdom of the crone. And the town folk, they fear her, and they don't know why. Whenever they come near her, they won't look her in the eye. Some may call her a witch, but those who know what it means will call her healer, wise woman, medicine queen of the bones. Crone collects bones, She lives in the woods all alone, She gathers roots and flowers 'cause she knows their magic power. She has the gift of sight. She can see you through your darkest night. She is the crone, the wisdom of the crone. The crone gathers the bones, the crystals and the stones, Her wild and woven moans can bring the flesh back to your bones. She can call your spirit home. Do not fear the wisdom of the crone. The crone collects bones. You are never alone. You are maiden mother crone. So sister, sing into those bones and claim the wisdom of the crone.
Some will call you a witch, but those who know what it means will call you healer, wise woman, medicine queen of the bones. The crone collects bones, She lives in the woods all alone, Hey, little raccoon, you don't need those bones no more, 'cause your soul is to the ethers and your body's on the forest floor. The crone collects bones, the wisdom of the crone. Do not fear the crone, the wisdom of the crone. The crone collects bones. Crone collects bones. That's a fun one to bring out this time of year for sure. As is this next one, which I know where I wrote it. It was in Kansas City when I wrote it, and I believe I wrote it in 2017 or 2018. And it's called The Monsters and the Misfits. And this goes out to anyone out there who sometimes goes between the good angel on the shoulder or the quote-unquote bad angel on the shoulder and trying to figure out what's true and what's right with the voices that talk to us sometimes, telling us stories or the old programming that we navigate through. Sort of a fun song for that. Where you gonna go? Hey, what you gonna say? Ooh, what you gonna do when the monsters and the misfits get a hold of you? Ooh. The monsters and misfits are jumping on my bed. The monsters and misfits are jumping in my head. I don't know, but I think I ought to find myself some better friends. Yeah, I think I ought to find myself some better friends. One little monster says, drink that. Another little monster says, you know you want to drink that. A misfit comes around and says, that ain't cool. The last time you drank that, you acted the fool. One little monster says, eat that. Another little monster says, you know you want to eat that. A misfit comes along and says, that ain't good, 'cause you know we're not even sure that that's food. The monsters and misfits are jumping all around. The monsters and misfits, they make a crackling sound. I don't know who let them in, but I think I ought to find myself some better friends. Yeah, I think I ought to find myself some better friends. And oh, where you gonna go? Hey, what you gonna say? Ooh, what you gonna do when the monsters and the misfits get a hold of you? Ooh. One little monster says, watch that show. Another little monster says, you know you want to. A misfit comes along and says, don't you dare. You know you start watching that, you'll power watch into next year. One little monster says, poke the hornet's nest. Another little monster says, yes, that would be best. A misfit comes along and says, don't you dare. A misfit comes along and says, leave it alone. Keep your head down and just drive straight home. The monsters and misfits are jumping in my mind. The monsters and misfits, they make the strangest kind. I don't know who let them in, but I think I ought to find myself some better friends. Yeah, I think I ought to find myself some better friends. And oh, where you gonna go? Hey, hey, what you gonna say? Ooh, what you gonna do when the monsters and the misfits get a hold of you?
The monsters and the misfits. Can anyone else relate to that? I'm going to tune this up a little bit here. If you're out there, please type to us and let us know where you are tuning in from. See if I can read some comments while I tune this up. Cheryl is saying, good to see your pretty face. It's been a while. You sound amazing. Thank you, Cheryl. I appreciate hearing that from you. Lady Logic is saying, I know it's not Halloween, but I like Everyday Goddess. Is that a request? We'll see if we have some time later. I have so many songs that seem to fit this theme that I have a pretty full show. Lady Logic is saying, I'm from Texas. Welcome from Texas. This one's going to be looped, so I need to get the looper ready. Which wolf will it be? Which wolf will it be? Which wolf will you feed? Which wolf will it be? Which wolf will it be? Which wolf will you feed? Which wolf will it be? Which wolf will it be? Which wolf will you feed? Which wolf will it be? Which wolf will it be? Which wolf will you feed? Which wolf will it be? Which wolf will it be? Which wolf will you feed? Which wolf will it be? Which wolf will it be? Which wolf will you feed? Which wolf will it be? Which wolf will it be? Which wolf will you feed? Which wolf will it be? Which wolf will it be? Which wolf will you feed? He's a chain-smoking troll, and he's down in a hole, and he's fueled by projections and needs. He's strutting his stuff, though he's down in a rut. Place your bets on which wolf he will feed. Ah, ooh, yeah, ooh. What is true for you? You don't have to say, you don't have to play, you don't have to stay. Oh, which wolf will it be? Which wolf will it be? Which wolf will you feed? Which wolf will it be? Which wolf will it be? Which wolf will you feed? Which wolf will it be? Which wolf will it be? Which wolf will you feed? He's a chain-smoking troll, and he's lost in the scrolls, and he's powered by grasping and greed. When he's brought down to size, he will catastrophize. Be careful which wolf has been freed. Ah, ooh, yeah,
is true for you. You don't have to say, you don't have to stay, and you don't have to play. Which wolf will it be? Which wolf will it be? Which wolf will you feed? Which wolf will it be? Which wolf will it be? Which wolf will you feed? He's adamant and obstinate and armed with allegations, but you have no obligation to stay and not be seen. He is overbearing, undermining, coercing you to the co-signing to call a spade and lovingly leave. Which wolf will it be? Which wolf will it be? Which wolf will you feed? Which wolf will it be? Which wolf will it be? Which wolf will you feed? Which wolf will it be? Which wolf will it be? Which wolf will you feed? Which wolf will it be? Which wolf will it be? Which wolf will you feed? Which wolf will it be? Which wolf will it be? Which wolf will you feed? He's a chain of smoke control, and he's lost in the scrolls, and he's powered by grasping and greed. When he's brought down to size, he will catastrophize. Be careful with which wolf has been freed. He's a chain of smoke control, and he's down in the hole, and he's ruled by projections and needs. He's strutting his stuff, though he's down in a rut. Place your bets on which wolf he will feed. Which wolf will it be? Which wolf will it be? Which wolf will you feed? Which wolf? Which wolf will it be? Which wolf? Which wolf will you feed? Which wolf?
Thank you. It's called Which Wolf Will It Be? And guess what? It's only available on Patreon for my Patreon subscribers. So if you're not a subscriber yet, please do subscribe. It's been what's keeping me going for the most part with all of the shutdowns and changes and career differences now that I'm not touring full time. So your donations for these concerts and signing up for Patreon makes all the difference in the world. Thank you for that. So Gupta is saying, fun. I like that a whole bunch. I'm not sure which song that was. Linda is saying, tuning in from Kensington, California. Welcome, Linda. Glad you are here. Thank you for being here. Alma is saying, listening in San Mateo, California. Hello to all my new NM Witchy Poos. NM. Northwest? No. I'm not sure what NM means, or maybe I'm not reading it right. Gupta is saying, groove keeps growing. Love that. Yeah, awesome. So please do share this. We can get more people to enjoy it with us here together. So you can share the link. It's free access to the concert. And then I ask for a donation. So I'm trying to make it nice and easy. I don't have to deal with tickets or refunding tickets or getting people information for tickets. This has been a much, much easier way to do that. The next song I'd like to do for you is also a wolf song, but it's more like a moon wolf song. Let me get it ready for you. I'm looping a lot tonight, which is always, it takes a great deal of focus. If you're not seeing what I'm doing because you're not seeing all the setup, but I'm mixing on the way in and I'm mixing on the way out. And it's all happening live and in real time, and it's very, very, very complex. And I'm also singing. There's that too. So I'm engineering and I'm focusing and singing at the same time, and it's pretty fun. And it takes a lot of focus, and so many things can go wrong when that happens, of course. And sometimes it does, and sometimes you got to punt and try something else. All right, so I am going to get this ready. Can I see? Yes. Okay, there we go. I did something here. I'm not sure what I did. So we'll see if I can figure this out. Tempo value. Oh, okay. Hold on. There we go. All right. This is called Blood Wolf Moon, and I'm going to get lyrics on my phone so that I can use my iPad for the drone sound. So let's get to there. So many details. So many details. And, all right. Swoon with the moon, dance with my shadow, howl into the dark, swoon with the blood wolf moon. We're going to try one other thing here. Pardon me while I figure this out. It's not figure-outable, so it's time to let it go. All right. How's everyone doing out there? Oops. Get that going. There we go. Love it when it works. Swoon with the moon. This one's super fun to sing, and it's looped. Here we go. Shine.
as I swoon with the blood wolf moon, eclipsed by the moment of the blood wolf moon. I dance with my shadow, silently swoon to the beat of my heart, all alone in the dark, as I swoon with the blood wolf moon, swoon with the blood wolf moon.
The Blood Wolf Moon. If I am correct, that one is also only available on Patreon. But this next one is on my album called Karma. So that one is available to all. You can go to Bandcamp. And that is also another way that you can donate for the concert is by downloading music on Bandcamp. So you win. You get to pay for the concert and download music as much as you want for name your own price. Down here on the ticker tape, eventually Bandcamp will show up. I think it's Celia, bandcamp.com/Celia Farran. It'll show up. I don't think I just said that correctly. All right. New Mexico is what Alma was saying. Of course, New Mexico. That's where we first met. Las Cruces, yes? Mm-hmm. Gupta is saying, I was in New Mexico, Albuquerque, for that hot air balloon festival, yeah? Mesmerizing that. Yes, I have been there for that in the past as well. The hot air balloon festival is pretty cool. All right. Where am I? What's happening next? I'm going to pick up Louise, my guitar, and let her do this next one. This one is called Ritual. And as I mentioned, it's on my Karma album. Let me get things ready for that. Yes, good. This one's awfully fun to sing. And if you have anything that you're looking forward to being rid of, letting go of, it could be a situation, it could be a job, it could be a relationship, it could be a thought, it could be a belief system. And that's sort of when I wrote this song, this was mostly about a belief system that I want to get rid of. You know, any part of me that believes I'm not good enough, or I'm not, it's not perfect enough, or I'm not worthy of it for it. We are all human. We all have this. I have not met a single human being that has not been possessed by this aspect of humanity, aside from sociopaths. Sociopaths do not worry about whether or not they are worthy. I don't think it's even a question. So healthy humans, it's a very, very common experience to doubt, to question, to wonder, to worry, to have anxiety. Welcome to humanity. So if there's anything like that you'd like to get rid of, that's perhaps in your way of reaching new heights or being the big, bold, beautiful self that you are here to be, I invite you to let it go during this song. It's called Ritual. Wait, there we go. I waited for the moon to be just right. I think I need to do that differently. I waited for the moon. There we go. I waited for the moon to be just right. And I stepped into the shining, shimmering light. And I got witchy on you, baby, if you know what I mean. I got witchy on your crazies, and I did it nice and clean. You were gone from me, 'cause I shut the portal. I burned a candle and cut the cords. I buried your lies neath the old oak tree. I did a ritual, and now you're free.
attention to a line. And I gathered all my tools and I slipped into the night. And I went priestess on you, baby, because your push became a shove. I went priestess on your crazies and I did it all with love. You were gone from me cause I shut the portal. I burned a candle and cut the cords. I buried your lies neath the old oak tree. I did a ritual and now I'm free. I'm free, free to live, free to dance, free to go out on a limb and take a chance, free to fly, free to soar, 'cause you're not here to crucify me anymore. You can't come back 'cause I locked the portal. I cast a circle and shut the door. I buried your lies neath the old oak tree. In a deep, dark hole, I did a ritual. I did a ritual. Did a ritual, and now I'm free. Ritual. That's fun. So that song, as I mentioned, is on, I'm trying to find lyrics here. It is on the Karma album. And it's not letting me find the lyrics, so I'm just going to review them so that I can remember them. Yeah. That should be easy. All right, it's called Far Away from Home, this next song. And it's kind of a special song. The last time I sang it was for the concert for Samhain last year. I was in Phoenix when I did this concert last year. And this song came up as I was looking at song titles of what would be good for Samhain, for this veily, thinny time of the year, for all of the different spooky senses and also the connecting with the ancestors and the dead, those who have come before us and gone before us. So this song I wrote in Ireland, in a town called Dungannon, Ireland, in a cemetery. And while I was writing and recording the song at the same time, so if you ever go and find this recording, which is on Bandcamp on one of my Celia samplers, you go there and you will hear the actual live recording of me singing it there, and then I edited it and did some production later. But you'll hear the Dungannon Cemetery is where I am actually while I'm singing that song on the recording. And I had just flown in from Arizona a couple of days earlier, going from the desert to the rain, and it was raining the whole time I was in the cemetery, an Irish rain, and it was perfect. And as I'm singing, and I'm videotaping myself while I'm singing, I have these videos somewhere that I'll give to you as content at some point. While I'm singing, this white ghost shows up behind me, pure white, in the form of a cat. And this cat watches me and just watches and listens to me this whole time. And I put my hand out and it let me pet it for a little bit. And I don't know where this cat came from. I don't know who this cat might have been, but it was a really special moment.
And then I got some video of the cat playing in holes. It was really funny. Someday I'll share all this video with you. It's really cool. All right. Far Away from Home.
Far away from home, far away from home. The rain soaks through my desert bones, far away from home. On the quiet side of Dungannon Wall, the voices sing and the voices call. Wild wind over silent storms, far away from soaks through my desert bones, far away from home. The city rushes by all day. I would rather sit and pray and listen to the sacred bones all alone. Soaks through my desert bones, far away from home. I am listening, I am listening, I am listening to the bones. I am listening, I am the singing of the bones, all the stories never told. Far away from home, far away from home. The rain soaks through my desert bones, far away from home, far away from home, far away from home. The rain soaks through my desert bones, far away from Far Away from Home. That one is available not just on Patreon, but on Bandcamp, where you can go to celiaonline.bandcamp.com
And you can purchase as many downloads as you like for Name Your Own Price. And you can do that as your donation for this concert if you would like to do that. Hillary is saying, I'm not sure I understand that. Oh, this might be tagging a person. I think you might be tagging a person. Okay, great. And Cecilia, my mother, is saying, love Blood Wolf Moon. And Guptal is saying, pretty song, I can't find the applause emoji. Awesome. All right, let's move right along to another one that I usually sing only once a year, though I'd like to sing it more because it's such a fun song. And I started writing it. I know, Alma, you're here from New Mexico. I started writing it in New Mexico, probably previous to 2009. And I finally finished it recently. Joy is saying, loved the image of you singing in the Irish cemetery in the rain. Yes, I have pictures too, so I can prove it. Thank you for tagging your friends and inviting them to come and share the link, please, so they can be here with us live. And this will be available after the fact as a replay. So if there's a song that you really liked and you thought, oh, I want to hear that exact version again, when the show is over, sometimes it takes a little while for it to populate, but you'll be able to watch the whole thing again and whenever you want on YouTube. For those of you who are out there watching on YouTube, please hit the subscribe and the bell notification button so that you will be notified when I go live. Sometimes I get a wild hair and I just go live, or I upload something and then you'll know. And that would be great if you could be in on that. This one is called The Dama de Muertos, the Lady of Death. And it is, let's see, I need to do a few things there. Multitask. This song was inspired by a friend of mine from New Mexico in Santa Fe, suggested a song topic from a book called The Women Who Run with the Wolves, by Clarissa Pinkola Estes. And she suggested the Skeleton Woman story, which I then went to the library at the time. I took out the book, I read the Skeleton Woman story, and I thought, yeah, this would be a really good song. And I started writing it, and then, things happened and didn't write it fully until probably 2018, when I had a songwriting prompt for my singer-songwriter group. And the prompt was to have part of the song in another language. And so I chose to do this, and that's when the song came to be. All right. This is called When the Dama de Muertos Comes. And it is looped, so I need to make sure I have... Oh, my goodness. That's interesting. And it's still working. So something weird happened with the looper, but it's still working, so I'm not going to mess with it. I'm going to let it be. All right. I need a couple of things for this to work well here. Probably tuning would be one of those things. So if you're out there and you're just showing up, please type to us and let us know where you are tuning in from in this big, wide, wonderful world. And also, please tag some friends and share the link and invite them over so we can share this time together. And again, the replay will be available later, but it's just not the same as being there live, right? Even though it's not live, I wish you were all here with me. That would be even better. All right. Here we go. So if you know the story of the skeleton woman, a fisherman is out in his boat and he accidentally pulls up in his net a skeleton woman, all these bones, and he's terrified and he tries to throw them back, but he can't throw them back because they keep coming back and they keep coming back and they keep coming back. And he has to take them home and untangle them from the nets. And when he finds out that he really needs to embrace this death that is coming to him, he sings to the skeleton, he reassembles the bones, he sings to the skeleton, offers the skeleton his heart, and she turns into a fully fleshed woman. So this is called When the Dama de Muertos Comes. I'm going to tune it a little more. It's not feeling quite sweet enough. Sorry for this. Give me just a second here. Thank you for your patience. Ah, yes. Still, I'm having issues. Having issues with my guitar. It's like, I don't know, it's lying to me. The tuner's lying to me. Let's try it again. I can live with that. When the Dama de Muertos comes, first you will fear her and then you will run. You'll try to impress her with worlds that you've won. When the Dama de Muertos comes, you will pull her from a watery grave. You'll think you're the hero, but you are the saved. Take her into your home and untangle her bones when the Dama de Muertos comes. And offer her your heart. Let her play you like a drum. Nourish her with your tears to put flesh upon her bones. Oh, when the Dama de Muertos comes. When the Dama de Muertos comes, first you will fight her and then come undone. You'll try to impress her with words from your tongue. When the Dama de Muertos comes, you will pull her from the darkest of caves. You'll think you're the master, but you are the slave. Take her into your home and surrender your throne. When the Dama de Muertos comes. Cuando la Dama de los Muertos viene, 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 cuando When the Dama de Muertos Comes, based on the Skeleton Woman story by Clarissa Pintaccoli Estes in the book The Woman Who Run with the Wolves. Looks like Joy is tagging someone. Louise, if you're here with us, Louise, welcome, welcome. Thank you. Hillary is saying, love you, awesome, and great. Thank you so much for tagging, folks. Yes. Let's move along with a song that Alma, you will appreciate because it's inspired by the White Sands Desert in New Mexico, near Alamogordo. I suspect Joy will also resonate with this song. I don't sing it very often, and I always had the excuse not to sing it because I normally do a drop D tuning or dadgad tuning, and I never have time to do it, and I'm always so busy, and I don't want to do it during the show, and what if I break a string and all that stuff. So I got over the excuse by not doing it in dadgad. It does have a loop to it, though, so let me get that ready. It's called The Lady of White Sands. And the legend goes that the Lady of White Sands went out into the New Mexico desert and the white sand dunes to find her conquistador, betrothed husband-to-be, and she's in her white wedding dress, searching for him. She never finds him, and she is also never found. And this happens quite often in this desert, even to this day. If you go out without water or a compass, there are no trails. It is white dunes as far as the eye can see. And if you go out in the hot New Mexico sun, it's very likely you're not coming back. As I walk with the Lady of White Sands, as I walk with the Lady of the land, in the pure white desert, enchanted by white sand, she is soft and serene. She washes my heart clean as I walk with the Lady of White Sands. As I walk with the Lady of the land, in the pure white desert, enchanted by white sand, she is soft and serene. She washes my heart clean as I walk with the Lady of White Sands. As I walk with the Lady of White Sands. She will not shed a tear, for she dare not to grieve. Her hero is a ghost, but the lady still believes. She's a clairvoyant compass. I trust what she knows as I walk with the lady on the sand that looks like snow. As I walk, as I'm the lady with the Lady of the land, in the pure white desert, enchanted by white sand. She is soft and serene. She washes me clean as I walk with the Lady of White Sands. As I walk with the Lady of White Sands, she turns all of my fears into trusted tapestries. It's been said she's a ghost. That's for me, I believe.
enchanted by white sands. She is so serene. She washes me clean as I walk, the lady with the lady of white sands. As I walk with the lady of the land in the pure white desert, enchanted by white sands. She is so serene. She washes me clean as I walk, the lady with the lady of white sands. As I walk with the lady of the land in the pure white desert, enchanted by white sands. She is soft and serene. She washes my heart clean as I walk with the lady of white sands.
The Lady of White Sands. Alma saying yay and a heart. Awesome. Thank you so much. That song is on my Carry Me Home album. So that is one of the songs I'm singing today that is not only available on Patreon. You can get that on the Carry Me Home album. You can go to the Bandcamp link and find it there. You can go search for it on CD Baby, and you can listen to it on YouTube and all the streaming places. So look up Celia and Carry Me Home should get you there. Thank you so much for your donations. We're asking for a $20 and up viewer's choice. That's over here, right there. And then all the ways that you can donate are there on the ticker tape on the bottom, as well as in the description if you can find that wherever you're watching from. That's there for you as well. Alma is saying, wowza, great voice. Thank you, Alma. It's good to see you out there. Awesome. This next one is a song that is a co-write between myself and a wonderful singer-songwriter and musician named Scott Jeffers. We wrote this, I think, in Sedona, Arizona, maybe 3 years ago, something like that. And I have it recorded, but I haven't released it yet because I need to coordinate that with Scott. I don't even have it available on Patreon, but I do have his permission to sing it live. So I will be doing that now. Gupta was saying, so pretty. Thank you, Celia. And this one, A Little Bit of Light, really feels right for Samhain time when the veil is thin and things are more mystical and more magical. We're more in touch with our intuition and ancestral energies. I really love this song. Let me get this looper ready so that we can use it for this song, because it's looped, and I know I'm doing a lot of looping this show. I'll do this song and then the Shameless CD plug, and then probably one last song after that. Thank you all for being here. All right. Get that in the right place.
A little bit of light, a little bit of light, a little bit of light goes a long, long way in the dark. A little bit of magic can cure a broken heart. A little bit of love can rekindle a spark. A little bit of light goes a long, long way in the dark. A long, long way, 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 a long, long goes a long, long way in the dark. A little bit of magic can cure a broken heart. A little bit of love can rekindle a spark. A little bit of light goes a long, long way in the dark. A long, long way, 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 a long, long, long way. She's a roots and a shake bark whisperer, fluent in a maple, hazel, wood, and birch. She goes down to the Owen Glen just to talk to them. She's a conjurer of the underworld, and all the townsfolk are afraid of her. But they seek her out when they're lost in doubt about their world. Ask her no questions, she can see through your lies. When the changeling is away, she conjures lullabies. You can tell that she is fair by the twinkle in her eyes. Magical, mystical dreamer. A little bit of light goes a long, long way in the dark. A little bit of magic can cure a broken heart. Magic can cure. A little bit of love can rekindle a spark. A little bit of light goes a long, long way in the dark. A long, long way, 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 a long, long, long way. A little bit of light goes a long, long way in the dark. A little light goes a long, long way. A little bit of magic can cure a broken heart. Magic can cure. A little bit of love can rekindle a spark. A little bit of light goes a long, long way in the dark. A long, long way, 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 a long, long way. She's a weather witch, warlock, and wizard. With the flip of a curl, she'll turn a drought into a blizzard. She can turn the tide with the moonbeams in her eyes. She's a shadow, shape-shifting sorceress. She's a twirling a totem time traveler. She can transform her shape from spider, bear to snake, and back to bird. She hovers above the mysteries of blood to retrieve your soul and reunite you with your worth. Ask her no questions, she can see through your lies. When the changeling is well, she conjures lullabies. You can tell she is fae by the twinkle in her eyes. magical, wonderful legend from long ago, spiraling, spinning around. Magical, mystical creature, fantastical, wings in the air with her hooves on the ground. A little bit of light goes a long, long way in the dark. A little bit of magic can cure a broken heart. A little bit of magic can heal love, can rekindle a spark, can rekindle. A little bit of light goes a long, long way in the dark. A long, long way, 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 a long, long, long way.
That is called A Little Bit of Light, co-write between myself and Scott Jeffers, and unfortunately it is not available anywhere yet. I will make it available to Patreon subscribers first when it does happen, and stay tuned for that. Leslie is here saying, Sonia Sowen from Berkeley. I think maybe you're tagging someone. I think that might be what's happening there. John is saying, how evocative and beautiful your songs speak to many emotions as well as the magic of this season. Thank you so much, Celia. You are a gift to us all. Well, that is really sweet to read. Thank you, John. I appreciate that. Alma is saying, so catchy. Awesome. Yeah, that is a fun song. I really loved writing that song with Scott. So the next thing I'm going to do is the Shameless CD plug. Some of you have seen me do this and talk about the music industry and how things have changed dramatically in the last several years, because we used to make, I'd say, a good 95% of our income at shows selling merchandise. And of course, shows and selling merchandise have changed dramatically for me. When the shutdowns happened, I chose to come off the road, not fight that dragon, and see how things panned out. And I have done a couple of little tours here and there, but now I'm going to sit put and focus on some of the business aspects of my career to deal with some of my licensing issues and streaming and whatnot. So let's talk about streaming. You know, like I said, we used to make our living primarily on the CD sales, and since I'm not doing shows and a lot of people aren't buying CDs so much anymore, now streaming has become so much more important. But here's what you need to know. When you stream one of our songs, we get 0.0007 cents. That means you'd have to listen to one of our songs over 2,700 times for that to equal $10 in our pocket. So yeah, streaming is, I'm not saying streaming's bad, I'm saying streaming good. And when you stream the living snot out of it. Make playlists for your pets, so while you're off running errands, it's on repeat and they can listen to the songs, and the artists can actually get some kickback from that as well. Make playlists and put them on repeat while you are sleeping at night. If everyone out there did that 24/7, it would make a difference to the artists whose songs are being listened to. So that's how streaming works. My fantasy is when each and every one of you buys my music, takes something home off my CD table for a live concert, or goes to Bandcamp and downloads music, or goes and buys something online. It always makes a big difference. And of course, now there's Venmo and PayPal, and you can directly support artists. And Bandcamp is great. I mentioned it before. You can go to Bandcamp and download as much as you want for name your own price. And that's a way that I invite you to pay for the viewing of the concert as well. So lots of options, lots and lots of options. My favorite is Patreon. When Patreon subscribers come in, I get very excited because I'm creating content for my Patreon subscribers all the time. And I love it when new people come into that group. There's a song club, there's a concert club, and there are over 180 songs available for you if you decide to join today. All right. So that actually wasn't the Shameless CD plug. That was just information. The Shameless CD plug, I'm going to use Cindy the Looper. Her name is Cindy. She's at my feet. And she's going to help me do this thing. Okay, so you know that sound when you walk into a casino and you hear all of the slot machines going at the same time, all the bells and whistles chiming, chiming, chiming? There's a certain frequency in that. I believe that the casino owners actually put a subliminal message in that sound. And the subliminal message would be something like, stay at this machine because it's going to hit big really soon. The waitress will come and bring you food. You can sit right here, buy some food. You know what? There's alcohol. You could buy some alcohol. You know what? Are you getting tired? That's no problem. You can go as long as you want. Go get a room, sleep for a little while, get back to this machine. You see what I'm saying? All these subliminal messages in there. I think that's true. Now, I'm going to use their principle, but I'm a Midwest farm girl, so I'm not going to do the subliminal message. I'm going to make my message completely overt by using Cindy the Looper at my feet. Here we go, Cindy. You ready? All right, girl. Here we go. Ready? Buy a CD, 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 buy all the CDs, buy all the CDs, buy all the CDs. Sign up for Patreon. 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 Sign up for Patreon.
So you don't mind if I just keep this going, after the show's over?
Sign up for Patreon.
My shameless CD plug. Yes.
I figure if it's got to be, if you've got to do it, it might as well be fun. And as independent artists, we're the ones banging our own pots and pans saying, hey, come watch my show. Hey, check it out. Working on bringing a team together so that I don't have to do so much of that marketing and I can focus so much more on the music, which is what I really love to do. All right, Good Tub is saying sit put. Yeah, that's if Tina's out there, that's Tina's saying. I've stolen that from her. I'll never forget the day she told me to sit put. I'm like, okay, I guess I'm not moving. All right. So that was the Shameless CD plug, all the different ways that you can donate and get music down here below. Thank you so much. And thank you for tagging friends. If they can't come now, they'll be able to see the replay later because the replays will be available on Facebook as well. Not as easy to find as you can find it on YouTube. If you're on YouTube, please do the subscribe and bell notification so that you can be informed of when I go live next. I always love that. More subscribers equals better on YouTube. I'm not sure if I can pronounce that name. Elonaek Atai is saying, am I too late? No, you are not too late. There is one last song. And once I push the goodbye button, I think it's the stop streaming button, but I call it the goodbye button. The show will be available to watch from the beginning. And you can go back to favorite moments and you can share the show with other people even after this live version is done. So if you're watching the replay, thank you for coming by and watching the replay, and feel free to share this with friends as well, because the replay will be available in perpetuity, one will hope. Okay. Elenak is I'm not sure how to say that. Great. I'm glad I'm able to get some of it. Yes, I am glad you're here too. And Julia is saying, looking so gorgeous, Celia. Oh, thank you, Julia. I appreciate that. All right. Get my tea going on there. This last song is called Ancestor Dance. And I'm going to do something with it that I normally I've looped it in the past. Actually, I think I am going to loop it. We'll see how it goes. Looping is something I've gotten pretty comfortable with doing on the fly, though anything can happen, like really, truly. And one must be on one's toes when that happens, okay? All right. Oh, grandfather, grandfather, fill me with strength. Oh, grandfather, grandfather, protect me and provide for me. Oh, grandfather, grandfather, fill me with strength. Oh, grandfather, grandfather, protect me and provide
provide for me. Oh, grandmother, grandmother, bless me with your nurturance. Oh, grandmother, grandmother, inspire my soul to dance. Hey, ancestors, come and dance with me. 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 I want to thank you all for joining me this morning, afternoon, evening, no matter where you are. I hope you have a blessed Samhain. I hope you enjoy the energy of the veil being thin between the worlds. And in the Celtic New Year, I hope you have a blessed new beginning. Thank you for joining me. I really appreciate it. Come and dance with me. 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 Awesome. Thank you all so much. I promise I will read all of your comments later. And please do feel free to share this, even if your friends weren't able to be here live. I am going to get it set up so that I can play some music for you on the way out. The song I'm going to play for you is the song I just sang, but the recorded version. It's called Ancestor Dance. This is the time when the veil between the worlds is so thin we can contact and connect and ask for blessings and information and wisdom from our ancestors. So this song is called Ancestor Dance. It's on my Shaman Journey album, which you can find on Bandcamp. And all the songs are recorded, more or less, and you will be able to go find them either on Patreon, on Bandcamp, or on different albums. Let me get this ready here for you so that we can play this out. I do this so that if you're in a group or a platform that will stop the chat as soon as I stop the video, you'll still be able to finish up your chats and say hello or goodbye to each other, or say one last thing to me if you wanted to. So that's available to you there. All right, let's see if I've got this going. Says I do, but it's, oh, I know why. There we go. So that's the same song that I just sang, but fully produced. Oh, grandmother, grandmother, inspire my soul to dance. Bye, everyone. Thank you so much. We'll see you next time. Oh, next time, probably a gratitude Thanksgiving concert in November. Stay tuned and watch for that. Thanks, everybody. Come and dance with me. Come and dance with me. Oh, grandfather, grandfather, fill me with strength. Oh, grandfather, grandfather, protect me and provide for me. Oh, grandmother, grandmother, bless me with your nurturance. Oh, grandmother, grandmother, inspire my soul to dance. Grandmother, grandfather, ancestors, come and dance with me. Come and dance with me. And I will believe, I will receive. I promise to keep on opening. And I will believe, I will receive. I promise to keep on opening. Come and dance with me. Come and dance with me. Oh, grandfather, grandfather, Let your eyes